Hoi Hoi, and welcome back to Siege of Avalon. In the last episode, I defeated my first Ahul and collected some berries for the monks, healing berries. Um, Inventory doesn't want. Oh, okay. So I had a lag. Um, as you might see, I have a different character now, and there are three reasons for why. The first reason is originally I wanted to play a mage. But then I figured that melee fighting actually isn't that boring, right? Like I thought not being a mage would be too boring, but it's actually quite fine. The combat system isn't really that interesting, but it still feels okay-ish. So I decided to go for a spell sword or a paladin instead. And I thought going for a fighter would give me better base stats. There's also some other things, right? And like one reason why I wanted to let's go over here. One reason sell the items, and one reason why I also wanted to switch is because it was too confusing to me being addressed as a man while having a female character. And the third reason is I had a suspicion that the female character might have been bugged and doesn't show the items correct, right? Because one thing was I equipped the buckler and then had like a tower shield equipped, right? And here it works properly, right? As you see, I now have a buckler. Right, so that was another reason. Also, this is the servant's garb, and yeah, you can see up here now it's different. This is the monk robe. Oh, yeah, the monk robe is under everything. Okay, so yeah, there are definitely some things. I can throw this one away because this is worth nothing. I think I'm still gonna sell it because otherwise it's will be around here on the ground. Um, while replaying what I've done, I've realized that I forgot to loot a room, right? And there was some additional equipment. Not anything here. It's lower over here. Right, so another monk robe, rusty chainmail is what I've got. And I've also got this studded leather tunic. Now the chainmail, because it's burned, it's essentially just as good as the studded leather tunic. The only difference is, right, so it has the same resistance modifier, but it gives you more restriction and less stealth. So that's why I'm not wearing them. Let's sell my... Oh wait, I have to... Oops, no, I have to... I'm not going to read it because I'm not supposed to have died there. Start of the level. Yeah, start of the level. Let's go for start of the level. Alright. Never forget, always switch to heal while in the city. Okay. Ahem. Alright. Let's sell... Wait. Equip the boots, because they are better. I can technically sell the gold ring, because it only gives me 2 mana. Scimitar, patchwork pants are worth nothing, let's just sell them. Leather boots, and that's everything, right. Okay. Alright. Let's go to the room that I've missed. So, this is also something that I've missed, but I don't think this is important now. So let's go. No, it was level 1, not level 2. That's okay. I think if I do this, I'm closer to the room. No, I'm not. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let's go down here. Right. Okay, let's go all the way over here to the monk's place. I have to give them that anyway, right? Like, I forgot to loot this room. There are 3 chests. Each chest contains an item and a journal entry. So let's read the journals. Journal entry Friar. Today I've inventoried the supplies remaining in the church stores. It seems food is not the only commodity in short supply. Nearly every herb and potion ingredient we have is gone or nearly gone. The supply ships surely would have brought more of these items with them, but the Sha'ul made short work of them, as surely as they did the food. Things must get better soon. I don't think they can get much worse. Okay, so that was this one, right? Yes. Okay, so the second one. I've had the dream again last night, the one where I'm carrying the sword dressed in full armor. My friar's robe is on the ground next to me in a crumpled heap. How I wish I knew whether this was a sign for me to leave the church and join the defense of Avalon with the soldiers. Friar Masters assured me that he will support whatever decision I make, but I will always be needed in the church if only I could tell the difference between my subconscious ramblings and the true sign from above. Perhaps tonight the dream will reveal something else to help me in my journey of decision. The infirmary is getting fuller every day. I don't know how many more we can take and still be effective. The Shah will grow more daring with their offense against Avalon. Soldiers are being injured during their watch by Sha'ul hours, and scouts are being wounded on routine sweeps of the city. One begins to wonder if it's worth putting the soldiers who remain in further jeopardy, but I suppose that's the point. If the Sha'ul can wear us down, it will make it that much easier for them to defeat us. If I know General Wolfie won't do anything, that makes it easy for the Sha'ul. Alright, so those are those 3 letters that I forgot. Let's put them over here. And also, one thing that I mentioned about that I want to mention about the fighter. The starting item for the fighter is the longsword, but it's very interesting because the fighter doesn't have enough constitution to wield the longsword, and he also doesn't have enough strength to wield the broadsword, which means you have to invest into perks, which is what I did. Or you can also just upgrade the stats. Okay, so now let's give in the healing herbs. I have the food I requested. Yes, brother, use them well. Thanks, the sweet spirits and fetch the herbs, okay. Thanks, the sweet spirits and ye as well, sir. This will save nearly the entire infirmary. Ah, lad, I would swear you have been touched by the spirits themselves, and I have no doubt that you will be pulling us all out of the fire in the future. Okay. A moment more, lad. I've heard of the loss of your brother, and I would like you know that my prayers go with you. However, the time grows longer that he's been missing. I've no doubt that though he be alive, he is gravely wounded. A healthy corpus would have made his way back to us long since. Untreated wounds spawns infection, and infections spawns fever. Like many of the soldiers here, the fever may threaten his life long before anything else. Allow death to claim him and heal does nothing against the fever. Take a piece of this of the herb back, lad. When you find him, and I have no doubt you will feed it to him. This while a grunt, but I will knock any feather down long enough for he to get him back to us for proper care. Okay. I don't know if this is actually important. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if I wouldn't bring him the healing herb. Okay, alright, so this is that. Then what I want to show you is another area of this castle that I've missed. Right, so you can actually... I don't know how I missed this, but you can actually go like one more above. And then you are in this area. But you can't really do anything here. I can't let you through unless you have the white papers. Right, so yeah, I cannot open this. So I can't really do anything else. But there's loot! Okay, anyway. Alright. Now I want to... Wait, what? I'm stupid. Okay, now I want to take a look at the... at Perith. What's her name? Perith? Perith's quest? Where I have to talk to her... to her lover. Which is... I think it was the guy that went in here. No, that's the merchant zone, and he is in here, yes. Please, I just want to be left alone. Forgive me for saying this, but you don't look like a man who should be alone. You look, in fact, like you're rather desperately thinking about being with someone. I am. And what would you know about it, boy? Being young, I will admit to. Being inexperienced, I will not. You have a point, I suppose. Nevertheless, you look to be in pure misery. How can sharing your feelings with another make your fate worse? What fate worse? I used to know someone who used an expression like that. There is no fate worse, she said. I never truly understood. Until very recently. You're thinking there's no fate worse than loving someone, are you not? Aye, there's no fate worse. Has she joined the spirits then? No, she hasn't. Though that would make it so much easier. I could try to forget her and move on. I will forget to say that she's here in Avalon. Probably no more than 10 minutes walk away. Okay, I'm afraid that I do not understand why you do not just speak with her then. I've already rejected her, don't you see? I cannot just go talk to her. She probably hates me and thinks I hate her. Spirit's sake, why did you reject her? I knew her for months, and we were great friends, except that I dislike magic intensely. And then I learned she was a mage. I didn't handle it well. What's to dislike about magic? It's merely a tool that we can use like a hammer. Or have you been speaking with Olan? He tries drilling that into my head, and I know it's true too. It's just there was this time. I don't really want to talk about it. I know a bit of magic. Oh, I'm no wizard, but it's something that's useful to know on occasion. I should show you. No. I've already know magic. I know too much magic. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Nothing to forgive. How could you know? For my time as a mage, he was a mage. For my time as a mage, I know that magic is nothing more and nothing less than a tool, in my head at least. But that's night, it was my heart that ruled my actions. Even today, it hurts to really think about magic. But my head is beginning to win out over my heart on the subject anyway. The thanks for this are due in no small part to her, actually. It was only after I realized that being away from her hurt so damn much that something occurred to me. Perhaps, all unknowingly to be sure, but perhaps I had begun to consider her as more than a friend quite some time ago. Perhaps love for her was slowly filling my heart and slowly driving everything else out. So go tell her that. I can't, damn your eyes, I just can't. And so your fears keep you here miserably and alone, and asking for forgiveness really so difficult. What's her name? What? I said, what's her name? Why do you want to know that? Consider it a good deed, consider it a favor. Consider it repayment for prior acts of unkindness on my part. Consider it anything you like, but I mean to talk to this woman of yours and discover her mind on this matter. Are you mad? You can't just ask her. Think. Think you that I'm a callous brute? Think you that I have no sense of subtlety? I can engage her in innocent conversations well enough, I assure you, and I can bring the subjects round to love with great fairness. It is a subject most women favor, anyway, and all it would cost me is a bit of my own history in exchange for a bit of hers, and then you would have your answer. My answer. My answer. It would be good to finally have one, be it one way or the other. Pelandrian is her full name, though she's loath to admit it. Too pretentious, she claims, but if you ask after her, you may need to use it. Pell is what I called her, dearest Pell. Pell, on my honor, I will seek her out for you, and we will know the heart of the matter. Until later, my friend. Be patient a while longer. Okay, alright. Let's go back to Pell. She's over here. You have spoken with him. I spied you doing so by the merchant's tents. Tell me, what did he say? He loves you, lady, no question. Thanks to Spirit, perhaps I was not ruined everything after all. I have not ruined everything after all. He's also in pain, much like you, if you forgive me saying so, lady. Yes, perhaps that is what I've been sensing. I cannot, of course, speak to that. However, I can say that his feelings for you have at least tempered his aversion to magic. Did you know that he was once a mage? Yes, though not directly from him. Did he by chance tell you why he abandoned the art? No. That, I think, is something I would dearly like to know, but that would be a matter for another time, I suppose. So tell me, if he loves me, why did you not bring him with you? He is afraid, lady, of rejection, or perhaps that you would not forgive him his foolish actions. He was always too willing to shoulder blame exclusively. Damn him. Does he not know that I kept my heritage deliberately secret from him? The fault lies as much with me as it does him. Think you that I could approach without provoking a poor reaction? No, lady. I believe that would be a bad idea. Love has made him a coward before he thought of you, and I imagine were he to see you approach, he would again flee. It is a sad irony that in this instant he would be running from the pain of love rather than from any fear of you, but he would flee nonetheless. And what then would you suggest? Truth be told, lady, I know not. It's a quandary. If you cannot approach him, then he must approach you. But he insists vehemently that he cannot. He purposes to seek an answer, but in his heart, I think he believes he already knows it, and it's that you hate him. You are saying then that even were you to tell him that I love him still, he would not believe you. I'm afraid so, lady. Yes, he has no confidence in anything anymore, least of all himself. Then I am lost. No, lady, I will not surrender just yet. Even if he would not accept a report of your love, he would accept a report of your anger easily enough. And And if he will not approach you to proclaim his love, perhaps I can guide him into approaching to beg you for forgiveness. That's interesting. Now you are ready how to do this. I regret not. It's something that I shall have to consider carefully. Okay, tread softly, friend. Our future rests in your hand. Have faith, lady. I will not fail. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess I will make a save in case I do something wrong and mess up this quest. I don't know if this is possible. Okay, save. I will save over Paladin. That's the safer for this character, because I want to keep the other character. Maybe I will play a mage at some other point. Did you find her? What did she say? She remembers you, sir, but not with love. She remembers you with anger. She loves you, sir. Okay, I have no doubt. Okay, I think I will go this road. Anger, I knew it. All along I knew it. It's over then. Oh, pal. Now please be in mind that this is merely what she told me, and yet, as I spoke with her, I didn't really sense anger. No, I sensed something different. Different? How can anything different matter? I think that at her core she is more hurt than angry, and that what she truly wants is for you to go to her and to ask, perhaps even beg her for forgiveness. I think that would pierce the armor around her heart. Deep inside she loves you, and if you dispel her anger and hurt, she will have no choice but to acknowledge her true feelings. You think that, do you? I think you do not know Pell very well. So you believe then that the woman you love would be so very unwilling to hear an apology from your lips? I don't know anymore. All I know is that I cannot face her. Well then, perhaps if I can if I conveyed to her a token of your contrition. A token? I have nothing. Nothing. The Ahul destroyed what little I've carried with me to Avalon, and everything else I possess isn't even in this nation. Besides, I don't believe Pal to be so shallow as to accept a trinket as a bribe for forgiving me. You misunderstand. A gift is a tribute. A mere sign of your feelings. It is no mean bribe, but nothing to show her that you would give of yourself on her behalf. Perhaps, but I still have nothing. Oh yeah, I remember this. This is where I have to give the rose. I have this dried rose. It's a traditional gift and rare to find within the walls of a besieged keep. Pell dislikes the color red and she truly hates roses. I am no bloody rose, she says. I suppose the color of her hair earned her the nickname Rose when she was younger. but I don't really know. Blue is her color, blue to match her eyes. I will bet that she still dresses in it from head to toe. Am I right? No, it doesn't matter. I thank you for your effort, but it's most certainly hopeless. Okay, it's most certainly not hopeless. You surrender too easily, friend. Rest assured I will return with a gift for you as well. Okay, so I don't have to give in the rose, but I think I needed to have the rose in my inventory for that option. Okay, so I need something else. I mean, I could always give the gold ring. Let's talk to him again. I'm continuing search. Okay, as you wish. Remain patient. Okay, there's nothing to there. Alright, so quests. Yes, so Corvus is missing. I must find him. I must. Then we have the blacksmith quest. Mudam has agreed to help me outside Avalon's walls to search. Anything unusual I'll encounter. I have no. So. Yeah, okay, let's talk to Olon. How goes it with Pell? The problem lies with Laren, not Pell. He refuses to believe that Pell would merely forgive him. I have him partially convinced that giving Pell a gift along with an apology might work, but neither he nor I have anything appropriate for a gift. I don't suppose you have any suggestions. I'm afraid it's also out of my area. Gold works well for most of the women I typically deal with, but Pell, I don't think so. With the siege on, there's not likely to be many items that would suit your need unless you feel like taking off rubbing bedroom. No, that I will not do. There has to be something, maybe in the village. Well, there is a large world outside these walls. I must assume you mean the village immediately outside said walls. If so, do you realize that I will have been looting it for months? I doubt there's a petty rock left, let alone anything valuable. But if not in the village itself, then perhaps the Ahul. You mean I should take to robbing corpses? Think of it as receiving stolen property. Okay, maybe. I doubt they have anything anyway. You can, but try. As an insensitive, here's a little more information for you. I happen to know that a few people have good knowledge of the village. Masters of Freya, for one. Okay, in the Sharpel and the Old Wizard. And the Old Wizard Illera for another inside the outer keep. Go talk to them before you head out. And if you haven't spoken with Pell about this gift... Okay, alright. I'm not done yet. There's a certain house in the village that I'm interested in. I have it on good authority that for one reason or another, it's relatively intact and you won't be able to mistake it for any other house. There should be a chest inside that is magically locked. I just need to know if the chest is actually there and if it's intact. Got that? Yes, when I know more, I shall return. Farewell. Okay, so let's talk to the wizard if he has anything to say about the village. I should probably talk to Pell first. And ask her about the gift. How did he accept your words? Not as well as I had hoped. I have managed to somewhat convince him that the gift to you might soften your heart, but we lack a suitable gift. I'm now somewhere at a loss. Oh, Laren, he must know what I would accept anything from him. Perhaps, lady, but he would not present just anything to you. There's little enough of word inside the keep that I fear I must look outside. You mean in the village? It would be extraordinarily dangerous, would it not? Most likely, yes. It is nighttime, however, and so I should be at least somewhat safe. I need to venture outside to look for my brother, anyway, and I will keep watch for anything suitable. I never expected that you would need to imperil your life for my sake and Laren's. Even indirectly, my debt to you grows, sir. Know you any magic? Yes, some. Then accept this gift, a spell to help keep you safe. It is called Shadow and will prevent the Ahul from easily spotting you. It was the shadow about you. The stronger you are in art, the more difficult it will be for you to penetrate them and spot you. Okay, I thank you, lady. Perhaps Anon will have some advice for you if you have not yet told him of your intentions. Remain safe, my friend. Okay, so I have a new spell, Shadow. It's 50 to stealth. That's a lot. But the question is for how long? Maybe if I go to options, Shadow. Oh, I can assign keys to them. That's cool. Okay. I don't think this was in the original. I thought that when I go there, I could learn more about the spells. Okay, so I have to go. Just go over here. So I have to go to Massos. Oder masses. Who is this? Is this this? No. That's a guard. Watermore. I think Massus was down here. Watermore. Yeah, so I think Massus was in here. This is... No, this is Crosby. Is Massus this guy? This is Key? What's his name? K. This is Massus. Okay, let's talk to him. Hello again, I have heard the news of your brother, not only offers for his sake. Thank you, Fire. I understand you lived in a village outside Avalon. Indeed, I lived there for 3 short years, before the Ahul ran us all away from our church. I'm going on an expedition this soon. Olon the Well merchant said you might be able to provide me with some useful information about the village. Olon told you this. You must have been mistaken. I kept mostly to the church, and from what I've seen from the walls, there's little left of the village I knew. There's nothing at all you could tell me about the outside. I might not be able to help you, but you are certainly in a position to help me. What can I do for you to help you? During the evacuation of the village, a minor artifact was left behind. Until recently, it has not been of much concern. The church still stands, and I'm sure it remains safely hidden in the cellar. However, in the last little while, some of the more pious and superstitious of the peasants have started to believe that the loss of the chalice of life was the foretelling of our eventual defeat. I will do everything I can do to recover it, Fire. There is no telling what may have taken up residence in our church. It will be dangerous, but if you wish to try, we will pay for your success and safety. I will do my best, Fire. Okay, that's also a quest that I don't remember. Let's go to the wizard and see what he has to say. So the wizard is over here, level 2. I'm sorry, but there's nothing else I can offer you at all. Perhaps there is no... Know you of the Fornaxan Pelandrian. Don't be stupid, of course I know of her. She is dangerous, that one. Do not let her looks fool you, boy. I was with the party that investigated the explosion of magic the night of her arrival at Avalon. From the intensity we had expected to be facing a half-dozen or more shaman, but all we found was a woman in a blue dress kneeling on the ground while an unconscious man in her lap. Her love. Yes, but we also found the corpse boy. She claims it doesn't attack them, but I counted the bodies myself and there was easily twice that. Possibly even 3 times the number, but some spots were so completely consumed that I could not be certain if anything there had ever lived. In the dark, surprised and alone, even I would be hard-pressed to defend myself against a score of men but 30. It would be impressive, frightening really, but she was desperate. Oh, I, desperate and terrified and half sick with love. She must have been magnificent. Magnificent. And what would you use, boy? A situation like this is true test of your mage. Just metal. Mark my words, in another 20 years she will be one of the great ones, and perhaps even sooner. But tell me, why this interest? I have agreed to help the lady reunite with her love. I learned she was a mage, and though you might provide some insight into her character. I wish you luck, boy. In truth, we could use her help in Avalon, and she's mostly useless pinning away as she is. And that man of hers, Lauren. I've heard the other historians and scholars say he can be quite perceptive into the Shahul's culture and writings. If only he could consistently focus on the task at hand. I've never met him myself, however. He seems to have taken to avoiding me for some reason. The Lady Pell informed me that Lauren dislikes magic and mages. Really? How odd. Well then, if I was merely being polite before I wished you luck, now I truly mean it. A good day to you, boy. And you to you, Sivert. You have my thanks. Okay, that wasn't anything useful. Alright, so I think this is everything I can do here for now. And I have to go now to the village and do some things. Alright. Okay, so... Oh, there is something in... I'm not sure if there's something in here. Because it kind of looks like you can go up here, but no, you can't. Inventory, right, so I have this heal thingy. So, experience points in this game are limited, right? So, I want to try to do as much as possible. Okay, there's nothing respawned. But I don't remember much about this game, so I can go down here, right? So, right, so I can just go over here. Oh, and there's the shovel. Yeah, and being a warrior deals so much more damage. I only need those. The thing is, since my inventory is so limited and I kind of want to loot everything, I might have to go back very often. Oh, there's another shovel. Oh, he was one hit. Okay. Alright. Leather splint killed. I don't think this is worth anything, but I will take it with me for now. This was a bakery once. It's just a baking stone. Okay, there is another shovel over there. Oh, owl. Okay, he needs more hits. Oh, a glowing diamond ring. Ooh, maybe this is a good gift. And he also has a war axe. Attack recovery 7. Hold on. So... Damn it. I'm always forgetting that I cannot scroll. Okay, damage is quite low. Right, but it has lower needs. I'm not sure about attack recovery, right? I still assume attack recovery has something to do with attack speed. So this is an attack speed of 11, right? Since it has a lower attack recovery, I would assume that my attack speed should increase. Let's put this on the ground for now. No, it doesn't affect attack speed. Oops. Well, let's put this one in here and this one in here. Okay, so a diamond ring. I'm not sure if the diamond ring is what I need. I will try this out, but I have to sell items anyway. I could also look if the diamond ring has any enchantments on it. Oh yeah, increases mysticism, combat, and stealth. That's not bad. Okay. No, okay. Okay, so I cannot give this one in. Dwight Rose. Okay, let's keep the Dwight Rose. The Dwight Rose, the Dwight Rose increased charisma, but the charisma should increase the prices. But having this outside, wearing this outside of talking to merchants doesn't do anything, right? So, let's sell this and this. Selling is a bit meh. Glowing diamond ring. War axe. Okay, so inventory is empty. Let's get this into this and then head back out. I know this is a bit annoying, but resources in this game are limited, so I definitely want to take as much as possible. Holy shit. How many did I defeat? I know that I had 8 training points, and I think I've just defeated like 4 or 3 of those owls. So one of them has given 2 points. Or maybe I got another point from some of the quests that I completed. That's also possible. So I think every Ahul gives 1 point. Wait, was that another Ahul? Did I saw something? I have paranoia. Okay, so I want to clear this map before I go to the next one. Okay, I cannot go up here. Oh, this looks like a bar, and there's a house. I can go over there, okay. Let's go. Okay, I cannot go to this wall. Oh, there's another wolf. Let's kill him and take a look at how much experience points they give. Oops. Damn it. Okay. Right, so 1 experience point. Yeah, just like... Oh, this is... I think this is a piece of armor. Right? Hard leather vest. Plus 3 restrictions. But I can wear it over here. Right, so more armor for me. I don't think there's anything in here, so I can go over here. Oh, and there's another shovel. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. We will keep that. A piece of tannetite with other writings on it. In a linguist will be needed to translate this. I probably have to bring this to Lauren. Okay, and I think this was all enemies on this map. I think if I go over here, I will get to the church. But I'm always afraid that that the game might crash. It hasn't happened yet, right? There was only like this one bug upon starting the game, but I'm always like, oh, there are 2 of them. One has noticed me. Shouldn't be that difficult to fight 2 at the same time. But I already have to get back again. Oh, he has a bow. This is... I don't know. I don't think I want to use the bow, though. Shit. Okay. Well... there is another piece of armor, and then we have those boots that I probably cannot take the bow with me now. Okay, I have to drop the bow on the ground. Right. And then let's loot him. Yeah, this is a helm. Oh, a great helm. And leather arm. And then some more weapons. This is unfortunate. This really sucks. So I can put this in here for more armor. This gives me 2, 4, 6, but 4 restrictions, and this gives me 1, 2, 6. Right. This gives me 1, 3, 5. It's actually not that much. Gives me 2 restrictions. I don't care about restrictions that much. I have this one already, right? This is essentially the same, I think. Okay, I have to go back. Is there... Can I have one more item? No, I don't think so. And the bow probably not either. No. Okay. Okay, so you know what? I will... The items should stay, right? Let's test it out. That's not what I wanted to open. Okay. Save, right? So let's save Paladin. Go over here. And then go back. And the bow is still lying there, and the axe is also lying here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I will just drop... Yeah, I will just drop the items here. Let's drop the items here so that I can see them. And I will get this... Oh wait, I can equip the Great Helm. He reduces my recovery restrictions, increases my defense, but gives me more armor and stun resistance. Let's equip this. And I will get all of this when I'm offline, when I'm not recording, and sell it. Alright, so... I could use the bow. I think the bow doesn't really... Okay, he has damage modifier. I don't really want to though. Oh, no, I don't want to remove this, so let's drop this. So I'm only picking up quest items. I mean, I'm going to pick up loot, but I will put it over there then. Okay, there are 2 shovels. Alright, 1. And 2. Oh, that doesn't look good. I should heal myself. Oh, he has a broadsword. Okay, let's take a look at this. Maybe this one is stronger. Should probably um, better organize my items. And here, there's another ring, a sapphire ring. Okay, I think this is the quest item that I need for... Oh, shit. I don't remember if this was something worth. Yeah, I think this is the quest item. So in this case, I will go back and will take some of the items with me to sell. I can't take those shoes with me. Okay. What is this? Cutting resistance. That's not really that interesting. It doesn't do that much. I really like this inventory system. Albion has a better one, but I really like this one. Like, this is a kind of inventory system that I want to make for my own game. It's interesting that you have 2 leg slots and you have 3 chest slots, which kind of makes sense, right? This is like normal clothing, this is chainmail, and this is plate mail, right? And then you have like legs, and then this would probably, right, like leg slot 1 would probably be socks or like long socks or long underwear, right? And leg 2 would be like the actual legs. Okay, so let's take a look at the world sword. So 0 to 4, 1 to 6, 5 to 15. 0 to 4, 1 to 6, yeah. So this is definitely an upgrade. I cannot use this. Warning, your strength is too low to efficiently wield this weapon. How much strength does it need? It needs 12. I think I will invest into strength then. I only need 1 point, but it costs 4 training points. Okay, so for now, let's head back, sell items. And I kind of want to take a look at the trainers. I think there wasn't anything that increases my strength, but I want to look at what I haven't gone. Like, the perks that the trainers gives you obviously have a higher value than just increasing your stats. So it would be smart to get the perks first before you increase your stats. And you probably gain more perks the further you progress into the game. Right? So let's take a look at him. So he can give me armor fitting, which reduces restrictions, which is fine. Let's take this. You actually get a lot of training points. I don't remember it. Okay, so... I can sell to him too, I think. But I don't want to sell to him, because I think the inventory of the merchant stays. So I want to only fill his inventory, since he's the less important guy. Merchant. Sapphire ring. Okay, the kills are worth 4. Common longsword. I have 110. I can probably buy a... I should have equipped the rose. Yeah, and the rose actually does something, because it gives you 21 instead of 18. Okay, you know what? Let's save this. Let's load the start of the level. And equip the rose. Oops. I did not want to do that. The autosave in this game is actually pretty good. Okay, let's sell this. Let's sell this. Right, like, it's really good that the game always autosaves on, I think I can sell those pants because they don't really do anything. I also sell those monk robes. Okay, alright. I mean, it makes sense that the sapphire ring would be the item to give her, because she likes blue and sapphire is blue. I mean, and the other reason, obviously, is because it doesn't have an effect, right? I bought you something to give to Pell, Really, I thank you. What did you bring? Perhaps she would like the sapphire ring. A sapphire, yes, of course, she loves blue. It's her favorite color. She will take this, I know it. If given to her in love, then yes, I'm sure she will. Thank you so much. Let me summon my courage, and then I shall go take it to her. Here is the ring. I will go tell her of your approach. The best of luck to you. Alright. No, that's not what it is. Well, is he coming? Yes, lady, he should be along presently. The rest, I'm afraid, is upon your own shoulders. I wish only that. Oh, Pelt Sorrow. I could have done this all myself. This entire situation, as dear to my heart as it is, must have seemed like so much silliness to you. I hope that one day you will better understand what it is like to be in our places. There is no worse fate than to be in love, sir. And yet there is no better fate. In the meantime, I owe you a debt I will never be able to fully repay, but should you ever need something, I stand ready to assist you, my friend. It was my pleasure, and someday I too hope that I will be in love and thus be able to share your joy and commiserate with your sadness. Until later then, I bid you farewell. Okay, that's this quest. So I have the letter. I'm pretty sure I have to give the letter to Lauren, but that's what I assume. But I want to go to Outer Keep 2, and I think I haven't talked to the Herald. I will also do this. Let's talk to him. There was any news from you? No, okay, unfortunately. So I can get Center of Balance, which increases my defense, but decreases hit recovery. I don't know what hit recovery is. Basic Camouflage increases stealth and perception, reduces restriction. That's actually pretty good. I probably don't really need stealth, but perception might be good, and minus restriction is also good. My attack speed decreased, right? So the number increased, which means it decreased. Is that because of the weapon? Let's remove the weapon. No, still an attack speed of 12. That's so weird. There's also no stat that tells me that this is related to attack recovery, right? Let's equip this one again. So I can't do anything with those yet. Where's the guy? Where did she went? Huh? He's over here. Okay. Let's get this one. The defense. The character's total. Defense is dodging. And this is actual resistance. Invincibility and resistance, that's interesting. And let's do a percentage. That is interesting. I don't quite understand how this works, right? Like, the reason why I find this interesting is because I also am trying to figure out how to make combat working. Not to make combat itself working, but how to make how to make the math working, right? So I'm curious how the resistance is calculated. Oh! Wait, could it be? Oh, I think I've understand. Okay, right. So so this is not 1 to 6. Or does it? I don't know. Right, so I have, okay, wait, let me take a look. So I have 2 crushing, right, invincibility. So if I remove this one, it reduced my crushing invincibility. Okay, so I understand now. This doesn't mean 1 to 7. What it means is it gives me 1 invincibility and 7% resistance. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Alright, I understand how this works now. Perfect. I wanted to talk to Harold. To Lord Harold. Can you see him? Okay, I cannot talk to him. Is there anyone interesting in here? I don't know. Can I talk to Serov? Okay, that's unfortunate. There you are! The village looks like it's making a warrior out of you. It is indeed. There are many things out there with which to do better. Okay. Alright. Yes, okay. Okay. Alright, so I probably cannot do anything with that yet. I could try to talk to Lauren again. I think I will do this. Oh, Lauren is over here. Oh, welcome. Thank you again for reuniting us. I came across... Ah, yes. I came across these writings. Would you be able to tell what they say? Let me see what you have there. This is some unknown writing on it. Not unknown. This is most certainly Shah Rule writing. There aren't many who know anything about it due to the very short time we've known about them. But while I've been here, I must admit it, I've made the most of my loneliness in studying what I could. And you can help me. I will do my best with my limited understanding. Let's see. It starts off. That's a name, I think. Perhaps something to do with speed. Nevertheless, it goes on. Oh, I see. This is a set of orders. Something about a dirt man escaping in a village. And we need to find him immediately. Oh, this is cool. A slow death is ordered if he's captured, though it doesn't say... It does say that Redman is responsible for half a dozen Ahul deaths in his flight. At the end is written, this is commanded by someone or other shaman. I assume that's the local commanding officer, but I cannot read the name. A dirt man escaping in the village. That could be my brother. Tell me, does it say anything else? No, I'm afraid not. This is a fairly simple set of writings. I don't believe I've missed anything. I'm sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about. This is more than I expected anyway. Did you have another scroll for me to read? No, I haven't. Okay, there's probably more. That's interesting. Let's talk to him about... Yeah, this. Shaul is their proper name if you are referring to them as people or culture. The Ahul, the more brutish of them, resemble cousins of the orcs, comprised but one part of the society. Yeah, so they are orcs. Yes, you could say I know something of them. They are why I've journeyed to Avalon. I have not spent all my days wrapped in self-inflicted misery, my friend. I have complied much on them in my stay here, and even have discovered a handful of data on my own. I see. What can you tell me about them? I'm not certain how much information you will be interested in, and what we do know is certainly still very limited. I find myself curious about what I'm facing. The basics, I suppose, would be suffice. The basics. Ah, I have to drink something. I'm feeling that I'm reaching my limit for reading. Well, let me see. The Shaul are primarily composed of Ahul, those orcish creatures I mentioned, and Shaman, a strain of ordinary humans. Okay. Shaman. Okay, I see. This alliance, if you will, has been a fact for an indeterminate amount of time, but it has to have been for multiple centuries due to the development of a well-established race of crossbreeds between the humans and Ahul. We are still not entirely certain how this is possible, but some have speculated that it's similar to crossbreeding different species of canines. But that is not my field, so I cannot say for certain. I see. To continue, the Shaul have divided themselves into several. I see. Okay, so Shah for the shaman and Ahul for the Ahuls. Okay. The Shaul have divided themselves into several castes, I suppose. The shaman are the leaders, they are human and are capable mages, much to our dismay. These are very dangerous individuals, and I have learned they are responsible for many of our losses in this war. You, however, will most likely be facing those of the warrior caste, which is comprised of Ahul. Crossbred and non-magical humans, okay, and there are other apparently a hunter caste, perhaps, and possibly a worker or slave caste, but we know little of them. I thank you for your time, my friend. I hope I can put this knowledge to good use. You are most welcome. Should you in your adventures come across anything interesting related to the show, I would be most eager to learn of it. I will keep that in mind. Farewell. Okay, so let's just walk around the village a bit more. I can probably yeah, I think the first chapter isn't really that long, so I think I can complete it in the next episode. But that would include a lot of more reading. More of a lot reading, yes. I don't know. Yeah, like exploring the rest of this chapter probably doesn't take like an hour or so. So let's go where I've left off. Holy shit, the wolves are going ham. So, I wasn't in here, but I don't think there's anything useful in here. I was in this building. I think did I got it all? Did I get all of the items? Oh yeah, I think so. Oh, did I? Let's take a look at the other corpse. Yes. Is there anything? Oh, this is the church. I remember the church. Let's go into the church. Or maybe let's go not into the church and let's do this next time. Can I go up there? I don't think so. There's another shovel. Let's kill some shovels here and then oh god, there are a lot of shovels. Oh. Ah. Stay here. Die. I died. I meant you to die, not me. Okay, I know not how long I've been out, in fact. I remember nothing after this last blow I took, but I'm still alive. I awakened on a hot with a strong headache, and it was some time before I dared open my eyes. I had... What? I had already been brought back to the infirmary where the monks say I can expect a full recovery in just time for the arrival of King Vortigern and his army. We only have to stand out against one last push from the Shaul and they will breach Avalon's wall. Okay, right. So essentially, I got knocked out and I was knocked out for so long that they actually won the war. Okay, the archer is quite dangerous. That's another archer. Yeah, the archer deals a lot of damage. How long? No, hold is too weak. Okay, hold doesn't do anything. Oh, I forgot to increase my strength. I probably have to do this. I probably need more mysticism. Let's get the items and put them over on the other cluster. Oh, X of Confidence. That's a lot of damage, but it requires 3 strength, so I have to increase my strength. And there's more writing. Okay. Damn it. And there's another ring. Doesn't have anything. Let's put this one over here. Okay, let's put this one over here. I don't think I can get this one with me. can probably do this. Oh, okay. Alright. So there's another writing, which I will do in the next episode. Okay, let's dump everything over here. Oh wait, I didn't want to dump the eggs. I wanted to use the eggs. War eggs? No. Damn it. Okay, that's another war eggs. That is this thing. Okay, let's dump this somewhere else. I think I will bother with this later. I will just kill the rest of the enemies. I think I can put this one over here and I can do this. Okay. Alright, let's get my revenge. How much do I heal? 5. Healing is always the same strength. That's actually quite useful. I want to save Paladin. Nope. Damn it. Oh. Oh. Oh! I think he accidentally hit his teammate. This is why he was low on HP. I am dead. Oh, I'm hitting faster. Okay, that was my revenge. And with that, I will end the session.